Hey, 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 and welcome to Influential Thursday on the Joan Henry Show. I'm your host, Dr. Jamaican Joan, but please don't go anywhere because we are going to be right back. Welcome back to Influential Thursday. Tonight's influential quote is by Madam C.J. Walker, and she said, "Don't sit and wait for the opportunities to come. Get up and make them happen." As we go through tonight's broadcast, well, first let me thank you for tuning in for wherever you're watching from. Yeah, I know Dr. Jamaican Joan, I stream to 3 different platforms. So wherever you're watching from, I thank you for tuning in. And of course, my replayers, I thank you just the same. As always, it gives me great pleasure to bring Influential Thursday to your households. And of course, tonight it will be no different. As a matter of fact, tonight it's going to be different because I have 2 of my very good friends here with me in the studio. Two movers and shakers in business, 2 that you're going to glad that you tune in to hear from tonight. And I'm speaking about none other than Miss Tiffany Wright and Miss Letitia M. Okay, yes. West Virginia is in the house.
That's right.
We're going to be extra tonight. So let me just put up that disclaimer. We are going to be extra because we are, and I'm proud to say this, we are movers and shakers in business. There's no shame in our game. We get it done. We do not sit around and wait for it to happen. We just sit around and just wish that it would happen. We put our hands in the game and we make it happen. So we're about to have a great show tonight. But before I get into the meats and potatoes of the show, I think you might want to hear a little bit about these 2 super amazing ladies because, see, I'm not a selfish person. I know about these 2 ladies, so I'm going to have them to share their information to introduce themselves to the world. And I said to the world because you all know Influential Thursday is an international program all over the world. And I'm going to put up my shout out list momentarily, but let me get to the point. So ladies, thank you for joining me here tonight on Influential Thursday. Again, I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself to the world. So I don't know who want to go first, but please do take it away.
Good evening. My name is Tiffany Wright. I'm the founder of Black Owned in Berkeley County, which is a support business network that is for Black and minority-led businesses in the Panhandle.
And I'm no stranger to the show. So I'm Letitia M. of SLM Bookings. I'm a travel professional. And I'm also the owner of MWHY LLC, where we help businesses with their websites, marketing, and branding. So, just always excited to be here with you, Joan, and just always having a good time with you.
Absolutely. The feeling is mutual. So we have some information to share tonight, and it's specifically geared toward an upcoming event, the BOBC event that's coming up. And so we want to be intentional about this broadcast. So we're going to kind of focus on that tonight, right? Because we could talk about a lot of stuff all day, every day, but we also going to be we're going to be intentional about this broadcast here. So I just mentioned BOBC. We are so good on acronyms. So please share with us, what is BOBC and tell us about the mission. Let's start there.
Okay, so BOBC is Black Owned in Berkeley County. And like I said, it's a business support network that I founded in May of 2022. So we just came up on our 2nd anniversary. So I'm super excited. And it's a network of entrepreneur business owners that join the network for support, networking, advocacy, education, and mentorship.
Okay, awesome. And who's the other anything else you want to add to that, Letitia? So that's pretty much,
Oh,
so what is
absolutely.
the mission? Who wants to share the mission?
So with before we get to the mission,
Mhm.
since this is an international show, I think that when Tiff founded BOBC, it was with the intentions to help majority minority business owners in Berkeley County, West Virginia. Since then, in less than 2 years, this network has now erased all of those borders. All right. So not only have they reached out to so many different counties in West Virginia, we have members in Maryland, in DC, in Virginia, in Pennsylvania. We have some people knocking on the doors from New Jersey, some people knocking on the doors all the way to Florida, guys. So, with that being said, BOBC's reach is going leaps and bounds. And so now I will let you take it over for the mission.
Again, so the mission in one word is the visibility. I felt like when I started BOBC in Berkeley County, the visibility of Black owned and minority led businesses was lacking. I knew that there was a lot of Black owned and minority led businesses, but I just didn't see a directory, a website, any like heavy marketing, any social media. And again, I just knew there was a lot of great businesses and orgs. So the main mission right now is to provide that visibility, to provide the support, the tools, and advocacy for our members and for the community to show that there is a thriving Black-owned and minority-led community of business owners.
Absolutely.
Okay. Awesome. And like you just mentioned, you've been in business now for 2 years. So having been in business for like 2 years now, how has BOBC changed the entrepreneurs in your organization and the surrounding areas?
So from what I understand, it showed our org has provided a sense of pride, a sense of, just having community, not feeling like you're on an island alone. You have that support. You have people that you could reach out to for information. That is something that I denounce, wholeheartedly. We don't gatekeep information because, as you know, like I said, I formed BOBC because it was something that I needed. I was looking for a support network, community of Black and brown led businesses, someone I can go to and ask questions, that I needed help to navigate, certain processes. So I believe what the organization has done is help our members with, with pride, having that information. And again, I can't express enough the support. The support is definitely needed when you start your own business.
Even when I came to the BOBC meeting for the first time, I was actually invited by a member, Dwayne. And the good thing about that was he knew that I was new. Actually, Tiffany and I do share a couple of similarities here. We are both what they call implants, right? We're actually both from New Jersey.
Yes.
And are people who moved their families, relocated to West Virginia. And so when I first came to West Virginia, I didn't think my business was going to strive, to the point where I actually sold off and stopped doing a lot of my business because I just didn't think I was going to have a community. I wasn't going to have support. I felt like coming in as an implant, it was going to already be too many people, especially doing web design, right, in place for marketing and branding. And I just didn't feel like that competition. But Dwayne kept pushing for me to attend the meetings. You need to meet these people. You need to, and I'm like, well, what is it? 5 people? No, 5 minority owners in West Virginia. But when I came, it was a surprise, and it was a shock to see so many of them well established. So mixed with startups, mixed with people who are just coming into the industry, but to have those roots grounded and be able to walk the path with them so that I can see growth in my business. And so I do thank BOBC. And I know there's a lot of members who have had ribbon cuttings because of BOBC, have been able to form their LLCs or their nonprofits because of the research that BOBC assisted them in doing. Their members are definitely communal, so it was definitely something I wanted to be a part of.
Okay, awesome, awesome. And so let me use this time to shout out folks over there in Berkeley, West Virginia, Berkeley County, right? In Berkeley County, West
Yay,
Virginia.
Berkeley County.
Berkeley County.
Yeah, yeah. So I was listening to the responses from both, and I hear common words, words like pride, community, um, network, uh, growth. So, with that being said, how would you define success?
That's a really good question. Everybody's level of success is different. I would say how I define success is to see my products, my services making a difference to my clients to the point where you're successful when your clients are referring clients to you. If your clients are not referring clients to you, you need to go back to the drawing board. It's not always about a wealth of success, right? You can sell one product and make $1 million. People do it all the time. But it's the repeat business, it's the accolades that your clients will get for you. And I really believe it's what you do to your turnaround. Now that I have seen how to get here, what am I doing to teach someone else, to show someone else? To me, that's what success looks like. I cannot just get up on top of this bridge, but I have thrown down the ladder and I have my hand down helping other people to get back up as well.
Okay, awesome definition. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, so think back to when you launched BOBC to the community, Miss Tiffany. What do you know now that you didn't know before?
Well, I guess like I said, the trial and error.
Oh, look at me loud. Sorry.
Oh, trial and error, just understanding that you will have, you will make mistakes, but you should learn from them. I know, like when I first started, we would start something and it wouldn't work out, or start a different strategy and it wouldn't work out. And I would feel so defeated. And now, we still, because we're so new, we have pitfalls and stuff, but now I have a different outlook because now I have the understanding to learn from it, grow from it, and then come from a different, have a different strategy or game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Because that leads right into my very next question, which I'm going to need both of you to give me your responses. So, because we're all successful business women. So, look, we got to share this information with the world because oftentimes we do these shows. It's not so much about promoting ourselves, but to bring hope and information to those who are watching, those who aspire to be entrepreneurs who may not know how to start. So we are blessed to be a blessing. I always say that, and we got to remember that the good book tells us that to whom much is given, much is required. So we were blessed with much so that we can bless others. So I'm going to be asking you two some questions tonight because we're going to be a blessing to somebody else. So with that being said, what are the top 3 business characteristics that you live by and why?
For me, the first one is patience. Every client doesn't have the same level of understanding. Especially, the more technical we have to have that conversation. So I had to learn to be patient, and to take a step back if I need to. The other thing that I had to learn is endurance. This is not a race, and every pace has to be different, but you have to be in it for the long haul. If you start that marathon too fast, you may not ever cross the finish line. But if you pace yourself, that I live by is I am a sharer. What I create, what I grow, I'm not afraid to show you how to do it and how to do it for yourself. And there may be things that I'm going to learn from you. So I believe when we add our community mindset into our business, you are going to thrive every time. You can't give everything away for free. I'm not saying that, but you just never know what you're going to learn from someone else. So don't be afraid to teach someone as well. Be a sharer.
Absolutely.
So for me, it would be integrity, right? Also, honesty. One, I really want to touch on the honesty because I've learned that a lot of times, and I've witnessed this so often, where people will make a mistake, and instead of them just saying, you know what, I'm taking the accountability and saying, I made this mistake, I'm sorry, how could we rectify? A lot of times people will try to glaze over or lie about it, right? Instead of saying, I missed that email, or I forgot. You know what I mean? And then it breaks down communication, which we all need in business communication. So for me, it would definitely be integrity and honesty and accountability to say, you know what, I made this mistake, or I should have listened to you, or you were right. But a lot of times I'm finding in business too, you have so many people with strong personalities and strong egos that someone is not willing to step back and say, you know what, let me take the lead, or let you take the lead, or let me be honest about this. So those are like kind of my core things. I'm always thankful because I'm finding out that as a leader, as a chair, as a president, and a leader within the community, it is a thankless job. You can help so many people, and very often people will take it for granted. And understanding that I did it for the love of my community, understanding that I'm on assignment for the community, and understanding that I'm not doing it for the glitz and glamour, this is what God placed on my heart. So just always trying to remain humble, just understanding too that people are not going to always thank you for what you helped them, achieve and accomplish. But I never lose sight of that. Like, I always want to remain thankful, and always say that I'm thankful and show that gratitude.
Okay. And I definitely agree with everything, all six, that was shared between both of you. But the integrity and honesty, I just laugh because that is the tagline for all of my websites: integrity and honesty at every level.
Yes. Yes.
So when you said integrity, I said, "Oh, she's gonna say honesty too." I'm like, "Yes, that's definitely." Without those two, it's gonna be a long road to success. It really is, because as business owners, we must operate out of integrity and honesty, with honesty at all times, even when no one is watching, or
That's
when we
right.
thought no one is watching. Because when we are dishonest with our customers, instead of us being that magnet that draw them to us so that they could draw more people to us, we then become the repellent. Nobody wants to do business with us because you're a shady person. Like you said, if you make a mistake, own up to it. Apologize if you must, or do whatever you must to fix the situation. Don't just hide behind it, come up with a bunch of excuses. That is a sure recipe to mess for a failed business relationship. And in business, relationship matters. If you do not have relationship with your customers, with the people that you do business with, it's going to be a long road to success, because we cannot do this thing alone. Entrepreneurship, there's no such thing as this standalone. I'm doing this all by myself. You need relationships. You need partnerships. Letitia know me. When it comes, I'm always talking about the words from my late grandmother. And she once said, one hand cannot clap. She said, try clapping with one hand and see how far you get with that. So I'm saying that to say, yes, we need relationships, we need people. And when we do get those, because the issue most of the time is not forming those friendships and relationships, it's keeping them.
This is
So
the facts.
That's a fact.
And once we start to operate out of
Now,
a lack
I
of
do want to say something else, Joan. You do so much for the community. Don't have, oh, oh, there you go. So you don't actually talk enough about yourself. You don't say enough about yourself. So we do want to say congratulations on your 2024 Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award that you will be receiving. That's going to be presented by Dr. Cheryl Wood. I believe that's going to be on June 19th. So, just congratulations, because we know that you are dedicated to your community, not just to your clients, but to the community as a whole, for all of the different organizations that you own, operate, and you're just a blessing to so many people out there. So I definitely wanted to make sure during this show, everyone knows that you are definitely the person that they need to be connecting with, no matter what. Okay.
Congratulations.
Okay. Well, thank you. And with that being said, let me use this time to also shout out Dr. Sherwood, because she's another mover and shaker who's doing an amazing work in the business world. So yes, I am grateful to be recognized and to be receiving that award on June 19th. And I was like super excited when I look at some of the other recipients. And then I'm only going to share one person. You remember that young lady that played Steve Urkel's girlfriend in Family Matters?
Yes.
Laura? She's going to be receiving.
She's one of them. That's so cool.
Wow.
So I'm like, yeah, I can't wait. I need to get a picture with her.
Cool. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. She's going to be up on that stage with.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a gala that's coming up, and I'm super excited about this gala, and I tell you, I do believe this is my season, Letitia, that God is definitely opening up some windows and doors and avenues. So this, what we're going to be talking about is it is just as excited for me as the award that I will be receiving, right? And for this event, the BOBC, the event that we're going to be talking about, the Blackout Gala, where I'm going to be serving as a keynote speaker.
Yes, you are.
Dang, listen to the choir. But I'm super excited. And I'm going to be transparent for a minute here. I have served as speaker for many events before, but the keynote speaker is very rare. So whenever folks call me to be their keynote speaker, when I tell you, I put in the work over time to make sure that I exceed their expectations. And that's what I will be bringing to Berkeley County. Yes, I'm a speaker, I'm a talker, I'm all of that. But like the keynote, I do not play around with that. So just for the viewers' information, let me see. Let me give you all a little something here. Take a look. When I tell you, if there's one person looking forward for this event to come and pass, that would be my husband, because I play this video.
I love Kyle. Kyle is my favorite person to interview. He knows that too.
No, I played this video so many
on the
times
stage because he's just one of my favorite people.
Yeah, so I can, and of course I do.
I'm gonna tell everybody at BOBC, if you can't be as cool as Kyle, I don't know what to tell you guys.
Yes, so I'm super excited about that. So let's jump into it. Let's talk about the Blackout Gala event. Please do take it away.
Absolutely. So, of course, the Blackout Gala, first and foremost, is a Juneteenth celebration. So we will be opening it up with a storyteller. It's going to be a moment you don't want to miss. All right. It is going to be on Father's Day weekend. So it's going to be just before Juneteenth, getting us that pre-Juneteenth celebration going on, right? But it's not just that. It is an award ceremony honoring the businesses, especially our BOBC members, so that they know that their hard work and dedication to their community, their clients, and of course, to other members in the BOBC is appreciated. We're also going to have dinner. There will be the opportunity for you to have drinks. It is a cash bar, but that's okay. That means that we're going to keep you monitored, right? Be able to keep you kind of focused. And I think some of the other important things are you're going to have a chance to get dressed up, get beautiful, put on your gowns, put on your tuxes or your really handsome suits, but be comfortable. All right. I mean, if you don't want to pull those heels out the closet, wear your sneakers. All right. Yes. I'm thinking about pulling some fabulous sneaker wearers onto the stage and doing a giveaway. I always have giveaways. So I might just go ahead and do like a really good weekend giveaway. You just got to pay your own taxes, but go ahead and take that vacation as kind of like a gift to our people who wear their fly kicks. You know, we want you wearing your fly kicks. And I forgot, I'm the MC. I forgot. How did I forget that? Yeah. So thank you for Makia for putting it into a better term for me, the mistress of ceremonies. I was like, oh, I need to take MC off of all my flyers. So I am fun. I'm energetic. And so we already know we're going to have a blast there. And for BOBC members and non-members, we're going to be announcing the 2025 BOBC vacation that you are not going to want to miss. We're going to have people being able to opt into that vacation right there at the gala. Joan, the 2025 BOBC vacation is also a fundraiser. So that's why we're keeping it open to the public. So you don't have to be a BOBC member to enjoy this amazing vacation, but you are going to want to jump in on it as soon as possible.
Yes. Just want to highlight some of our members. We have Top Flight Films. He's going to provide videography during our event. We have DJ Hondo on the ones and twos. We also have Menija Events that will provide some of the decor and the vibe for this event.
She's amazing.
Menija Events is spectacular. Mm-hmm. So we're just really excited to celebrate our members, amplify our community, and let people know there is a thriving Black and minority-led community here in Berkeley County, West Virginia.
Absolutely. And if you are in the DMV area, this is literally like an hour and a half track. So if you decide that you want to come, it is going to be at you want to go to bobcwv.org/black-out-gala. Or if you just go to the site, go to the events page, right? Go ahead and grab your ticket and then contact us. We can get you a hotel stay. Yes. So that way, if you don't want to, because it is from 7 to 11 p.m., if you don't want to make that hour and a half track back, you don't have to. Stay the night and then maybe have some breakfast or something with us. We'll see. We'll see how it goes with you guys. Yes. Yes. But okay. I can't wait for you to be here, Joan, because actually this is the exciting thing. Joan was invited and was going to come anyway. And then I made that call and was like, oh, you're actually needed for service.
Yes.
And what did I say? Of course.
Absolutely. No hesitation. Thank you. No hesitation.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So that's one of the many things, the Blackout Gala, and we are excited about that coming up. So what are some of the other things that are pending? Let's share. Come on.
So in August for Black Business Month, we are going to have another network and chill that's coming up. That's a great networking event. I'm happy to say that last year, Tisha was one of the speakers. Also, we had Darren Sheffield of Madar International. He was one of the speakers. So we have the network and chill coming up and many business boot camps and workshops that will be coming up. in the fall.
We know we're going to have a financial one. We already talked to. He's excited because I think he did the financial one last year. So
Yes.
he tax professional, and so he is excited to do that one again this year. What is the name of his business? Because I don't want to.
So Derek Bowens of Colbert Ball and Tax. He's one of our. Actually, he's a board advisor for BOBC and one of the instructors during our financial literacy boot camps. BOBC has partnerships with BCT Bank. That instructor is Tyler Russell. We also have a partnership with First United Bank, and Denise Phelps and Kelly Eflin are instructors. And we work very closely with both of those banks for our financial literacy boot camps that will come out in the fall. We'll have those events in the fall.
And I'm also, we are talking about doing some for the business owners because we see that there's a lack in marketing and branding, especially when they're doing it on their own. You know, as entrepreneurs, we are our own doctors, right? We're our own lawyers. We are our marketing and branding specialists. We are our advocacies. We are our procurement officers, secretaries half the time, you know. So I want to be able to kind of bring that element to show them how to do marketing and branding a lot smarter, a lot simpler, and make it affordable, you know, so that when you can hire someone, you hire someone, but then at least if you know what they should be doing, right? So kind of different things like that. Plus we have monthly BOBC meetings, networking events, just like any chamber or, you know, I'm not going to shout out any other networking group. I was about to, then I clamped it down. But you know, if you go to networking events once or twice a month, you know what I mean? So BOBC is no different. We definitely have meetups right now. It's at
Bricks 27. It's a wine bar located in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We have a great partnership with them, and we host our monthly mixers there.
Yep. And Joan, when you come to town, that might be one stop we're going to make with you. So you'll get to see where we have our events and our fabulous wine and great food.
Yes.
While we're there. So just good stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So those are. It seems like there's some great events coming up. So are there any changes as far as organization wise that is forthcoming and that you could tell us about? You talked about the event organization.
Yes. Well, I just want to touch on the expansion because we are rapidly growing. And the demand for our network the growth is just, it has ignited. We will have some changes, but we're going to make those announcements at the gala.
So some of those we're going to make at the gala. Some of the things that we can talk about is we actually, Tiff started a podcast for BOBC, and it's called the BOBC's Business Sip. Right. So when we do that podcast, we have wine. Okay, Joan, I just want you to know, I don't see my bottle of wine from you, but we'll talk about that off air. Anyway, so I've recently joined co-hosting with Tiff. It is now ran through Spreaker. So you can find it on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Amazon, so many. I think it's about 12 different podcasting sites. Spotify, absolutely. And because of the fact that we also record it through video, we run it through YouTube and so many other places as well. You can actually see all of the episodes on bobcwv.org. And if you go to the media page, scroll down to the bottom, you'll see the first 4 episodes in video. And then the one me and Tiff did is technically episode 5. And I embedded it there too, so that you can listen to it or you can watch us. And if you watch us, you can see the shenanigans. Okay. That's all I'm saying. But I also started a new podcast stream that's going to be called the Black Girls Playbook. So I'll be running those episodes through the Black Girls Playbook as well. We started a new Facebook page. So we want you to go out there and join our Facebook page, like it, follow it, and share it. That is not just going to be BOBC news. It's our members news as well. So when our members have events, when they have sales, when they are doing something in the community or for their business, as long as they send the information to us, we get the information to you. So you definitely want to be following us on Black Owned in Berkeley County on Facebook, BOBCWV. Or if you type it in, it's facebook.com/BOBC West Virginia. All right. So if you do that, it'll take you right to the page. And coming up soon is going to be a LinkedIn page. Like, we want to make sure where you are, we're there too.
Okay, so if some people are like Dr. Jamaican Joan, likes to be a part of all things good, how does one become a member of BOBC, of course? What's the process?
So the process, you can go to the website and go to the membership page and, just review all the, the information and everything you have. You can reach out to me via email to set up an appointment, or we can set up a call, or now you can set up an appointment with Letitia because she's now one of our board advisors.
Yes.
But, our website is one place that you can go to get all things BOBC, all information, and you can just make your membership. Our membership payment is $180 for the year. It is for the year. I really wanted the network to be looked at as a community resource, and I wanted it to be obtainable for many. I didn't want it to be, really overpriced and, just not obtainable, because we have in our network a lot of people that are startups, and, to hear something that's $500, $1,000 or so, it can discourage people. So the leadership team, we sat down and figured out a strategy, and we came up with $180 for the year. And with your membership, like I said, you have access to the Facebook page, the Instagram page, up and coming will be the LinkedIn, the podcast. This is all included in your membership. These are not added fees, extra fees. If a member is hosting, like we had a member who just hosted a sip and shop, Eventbrite, BOBC has an Eventbrite page. You know what I mean? We in our bios, we put links. So you have people that's really advocating and just showing the visibility of your business.
Okay, so I think at this point you probably should share how people can find you, follow you, like with an email, a website, a phone number.
So I'm gonna let Tisha take over.
Okay. So we definitely want you following us online. Everything BOBCWV. So even when you go to Instagram, when you start typing in Black Owned, it will come up. Black Owned Berkeley County for Instagram. BOBC West Virginia for Facebook. Black Owned in Berkeley County for YouTube. So you're getting a hint here. We are Black. We're owning some stuff. We're in Berkeley County. We want you to join us. However, if you go to the website, it will connect you to everything. Okay. So the website is bobcwv.org. And there you'll see links to all of the social media accounts that you can follow. So what you like I said, where you are is where we want to be. And we're getting to all of these places soon. For other things that may not be connected yet, you can always connect with SLM Bookings, because I repost everything for BOBC. So right now I am putting those things on LinkedIn through SLM Bookings and on Twitter as well. So once we get those things going, everything will be Black Owned in Berkeley County or BOBCWV. And I know that, Tiff, what is your email address for people who want to connect with you directly?
Wright, WRIGHT @BOBCWV.com.
All right, guys. I think that is the most places that we want to be right now. But again, to find out a lot of these upcoming things, if you want to hear it first, come to the gala. All right. Yes. Members tickets are $60. Non-members is $68. As we stated, it is a Juneteenth event. You're going to have the award ceremony. And also the amazing Capri Smith, Miss Corporate America, is going to be there for the meet and greet. And we have, I think, a singer coming. Like, it's just some amazing things. And you get to dance. I mean, it's going to be all prim and proper, and we're going to all be looking all good. But then, once all the business is done, we leave in plenty of time afterwards. This is like a wedding. You sit through that ceremony and then you get to that reception, right?
Yes. We definitely want to celebrate.
So with that being said, I'm going to make my keynote a little shorter because we got dancing.
Oh my goodness!
I won't give a one. I won't give a 1 hour speech. I'll definitely leave time for us to eat and dance. Okay.
There we go. There we go.
But I am so looking forward to all of that and to serve as your proud keynote speaker. And speaking of networking event, I'm going to bring to the screen a networking event that's coming up next month. And so please take a look.
The Virtual Exchange live event, Friday, June 28th from 7 to 10 p.m. Showcase, learn, connect, and grow during the Virtual Exchange event. Showcase your business to our live audience. Learn from industry leaders. Schedule meetups during and after the event. Receive your free copy of the business directory right to your inbox. Showcase, learn, connect, and grow. The Virtual Exchange registration is free for attendees. The event will take place on Zoom. Only registered members will have access. Become a VIP speaker. Visit slmbookings.com/VIP speaker. The Virtual Exchange, June 28th. We look forward to seeing you there.
Awesome. So yes, that event is being sponsored by SLM Bookings and of course Out in the Fields LLC, which is my company. So we work Letitia to death, boy. But I tell you, I love doing networking events with her. We have been partnering for the We Global Conference which just celebrated its 15th year last year. And I'm nowhere near tired because she has some more greatness to help me bring to the world. So we always, strive to bring greatness. Nothing that's going to be, it's just an event. No, we go deep when we bring an event because we do understand that, we value people's time because taking time out to attend these events, whether it's in person or virtual, it's time, regardless of where it happens. So we definitely are happy to, bring you greatness at all times to make sure it's worth your time. So yes, there's no such thing as too much networking because you're going to meet some people for one thing. You're going to meet some in this other group for another thing.
About that. I said every time I go to a BOBC meeting, I meet someone I didn't meet before. There is never enough, and they may not see purpose in you at that 1 second, but next thing you know, you're getting a phone call, an email, or this. I remember meeting you, and now I see what I need you for, or I have a client that needs you. Networking is very important. Okay, it's highly important for your business, especially when you are a small to medium-sized business owner.
Yeah. Yep, like I said, you cannot just try to be all solo. You got to network, meet different people because somebody's going to have people in their group that you don't know. And that's a great way to collaborate on so many different things. And that's how we're going to remain in business. Those are all recipes for sustainability, right? So we do. Right, Miss Wright?
She's circle hot song. You see how she is so tickled. I love it.
Yes. So, well, is there anything else that either one of you would like to share with the viewers before we end tonight's broadcast?
Tiffany, do you have any other BOBC? You know what? I know we do have a few of the sponsors. Do you want to say who a few of the sponsors are so we can thank them?
Yes. So I would love to thank Purpose One Realty for their silver sponsorship. Also, Apple B&B for their silver sponsorship. Manija Events a silver sponsorship. We also want to thank Steve Swain, who is a bronze sponsor. He was a sponsor last year, and I'm proud to say that he was last year's Lifetime Achievement recipient. So can't wait to see who this year is going to receive that award. And I also want to thank Yoga 214 for their bronze sponsorship. I want to thank everyone. Thank you so much.
And we actually have a couple of other sponsors on hold. So guys, again, join us on our social media. So when we make those announcements, you can just be as excited as we are to have them on board. We're just finishing up some contracts, but they are in it to win it.
Yes.
Again, we want to thank you, Dr. Joan Henry Fields, for being our keynote speaker. We want to thank Capri Smith for coming on board for our meet and greet, and she's going to also help with presenting some of the awards.
Yes.
And we want to thank the Miss Corporate America brand. You're going to see some news from some of the queens coming out this week. And the most important part, guys, the ticket sales, even though the event is on June 15th, the ticket sales are going to stop on the 10th, that Monday, because we have to turn in numbers because this is a catered event. So don't try to wait to the last minute to grab your tickets. Go grab them now. All right. So this event is June 15th. It is at the Holiday Inn in Martinsburg, West Virginia. It is going to be from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. So put it on your calendars and then just think, positive for next year that you are already going to be ready to get your tickets for next year too, right? Yes. Yes. And I think that's it. I think that's all we have. That's all we have.
But I do have one question though. So yes. I know that Tiffany, you shouted out the current sponsors and there are some other pending sponsors, but are you guys still looking for more sponsors?
Yes. Yes, we are. We're still looking for sponsors. You can still, like I said, reach out to me via email, the website, and, make your sponsorship. Your sponsorship will go towards education and just amplifying our businesses and within the community. This year, I'm really big on moving forward with sustainability. I think last year we focused on, our first year was the expansion. This year it's about sustainability, making sure you have the tools and resources and information to keep your business, to keep it running and have, to make it more successful and grow. So yes, we are still accepting sponsorships.
I'm glad that you said that because I went ahead to the site and pulled it up. So we do have the bronze package at $200. Which will give you one ticket to the event. You will be promoted through our promotional material on the landing page for the gala, and also you get to put items in the swag bag. Gold sponsorship is $600. You'll increase that to, I skipped silver.
$400.
Oh, wait. Did we run out of silvers?
Oh,
look, we might have run out of silvers, guys. So the next one is gold, yes. And so that will get you 3 tickets, promotional material inside on the all of the material we send out, plus the landing page, websites focus. You'll be featured on the BLBC website, and the digital publication. You'll get 1 full page of advertisement on the digital publication, and you'll be able to come onto the business sip and hang out with us during that podcasting hour. And the Black Onyx is $1,200. So we only have space for 1 Black Onyx, and I think we're already kind of in negotiation with one. However, I still will tell you, it is 4 tickets. It is you'll be the main logo that's on a lot of the promotional material, the landing page, the website. You'll get 2 page feature in the digital publication. And plus you get to speak at the gala. Your organization or a representative of their organization can actually come and speak at the gala, and you get to be on the business sip as well. So we definitely do have some more space available for our sponsors, and we're going to be having a lot of different things coming out for our sponsors really soon.
Okay, awesome. Well, viewers, there you have it. And I just would like to part by saying to our viewers that in order to achieve your life's desire, the things you want in life, you must put in the work. We are not on here today saying all these things and what's coming up and what's going to happen. This is going to require work. And everything that we have done so far, guess what? It required work. You must put in the work to make your dreams a reality. And like I mentioned earlier, you cannot just sit around and wait for it to happen. You cannot just hope that it would happen. You cannot say, well, I have faith that it's going to happen. True, but the good book tells us that faith without works is dead. We must put in the work. Is it always going to be easy? Absolutely not. But we must remember that it takes both rain and sunshine to build a rainbow. Two things that are so different when put together can create such an amazing masterpiece. And that rain might be that sleepless night. Yes, I know Letitia, she then has some sleepless night trying to create these websites, these flyers, and everything else, setting up that business, writing that business plan. But the sunshine is when you look at that event that you've created and you know that you created a space for someone else. The sunshine is you create that business. Now you're reaping from that business. You're making money. You no longer have to rob Peter to pay Paul. So it takes both rain and sunshine to build a rainbow. So yes, please, whatever you do, put in the work. No matter what it is that you set out to do, you got to put in the work. And again, viewers, don't just sit on the sidelines and watch everybody else in the game. Get in the game. Get off the sidelines. Get in the game. Okay? And so that you can be a blessing to not just yourself, but to your circle, to your family members. Be that role model that they may need for you to be, for them to follow. Just get in the game and put in the work. So there you have it. Viewers, I thank you so much for tuning in to Influential Thursday. Wherever you're watching from tonight, whichever platform, I thank you for tuning in. To my replayers, I thank you in advance. And I know that my folks over there in England, they're sleeping right now, but they're going to get up and they're going to watch the replay. And I'm going to see great comments. So I want to shout out everyone locally. And to my special international shout out list, of course, I want to shout out people from Jamaica, home of Dr. Jamaican Joan, the Bahamas, the Virgin Islands, Canada, England, Cayman Islands, Kenya, Anguilla, Uganda, Cakes and Turks, all of my international crew. Shout out. And if your country is not on this list, then you need to drop me a message so that you can get your shout out as well. I would like to thank these two amazing movers and shakers out of Berkeley County, West Virginia, for taking the time out to join us. And I'm sure this is not, well, Letitia is a return citizen to this show. But Miss Tiffany, I hope that I'll get to see you again. She always come back. She's like a good habit. I'm not gonna say bad habit. She's like a good habit.
I'll take that. I will take that.
I want to mess that up because we have the live virtual event to do and we have the annual We Global Conference. So look, I better stay in her good book, right?
That's right.
But it was nothing but shared pleasure having you here tonight. Again, viewers, thank you so much. I have been your host, Dr. Jamaican Joan. And until next time, you take care and make this $1 million day. Dr. Jamaican Joan and the amazing Tiffany and the amazing Letitia, we are out. Have an amazing evening.
Thank you.